Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on? It is vlog 6. This is day 15 of post surgery. So once again, it's been 15 days since I've had the surgery. I want to give you an update as to what is going on with myself, uh, and everything like that. So I think in my last conversation, um, vlog to you, I had stated the fact that I was still going through, the healing process, and going through that stuff. And I put a short up to show you the scabbing phase whereas I had a whole bunch of scabs, and it actually made my head look like if I had like whiteness or gray hairs to it. But that was just the scab process that this goes through. Now I have passed that process. Um, uh, Whereas I was following the routine, um, Propanol 10 and the shampoo protocol for this particular hair clinic, doing that once a day. And it was a 14 day, whereas they projected that everybody should not see um, any type of scabs or scalps. So based on my clinic, they projected 14 days out of surgery, post surgery, everything should be fine. Now, here's something that was terrific. I was able to get faster results than that. Once again, this process also, I think, is involving a little bit of genetics and DNA, but I think these these hair clinics are going to express and give you more time so you can heal, but results will vary. Just like let's just say you're getting a delivery of any kind outside of food. They're going to say, well, hey, your delivery is going to take 7 to 10 days because they want to make sure that they don't disappoint you if it comes uh, faster than what they say. So I believe that they give the 14-day deadline for you to not to have any more scabs or whatever um, on your head post surgery, just to cover yourselves. And they do. This particular hair clinic did say that if you see scalps after this period, then there's another protocol that you have to follow. However, I did see my results before the 14-day period, but I still went ahead and just made sure that I still used the products one last day. And now I'm able to um, wash my head the way it is and stuff like that. Um, I am back to sleeping in my bed. Oh my God, I can't tell you how beautiful that is. Now, I'm going to be all over the place through this conversation because this is what you need to know from an actual user. Okay, you're not going to get this type of stuff. Let me fix this mic. You're not going to get this stuff as if this is a testimonial. I'm pretty sure all of you have done a lot of research, and you'll see they're not talking this stuff. They're not telling you the real. They're just showing you the before and after, and maybe a little bit in between, but not in depth the way I want to tell you. So I just made sure that I did the sleeping part. Once again, things that you cannot negotiate on is making sure that you stabilize your head during this period. It is important that you do so. It is part of the healing process. Also, making sure that you follow any post medication protocols. Again, I cannot stress that enough. Okay, my face is now coming back to normal. The water's getting out of there. Swelling. So I'm happy about that. And pretty much, I'm back to my own vitamin regimen, which I know is going to help also enhance the hair growth. Because again, the vitamins I take are constantly for cellular repair, muscle repair, and I've made a specific protocol of vitamins for myself that I know that works. It's proven and it works. And if you feel that you want to take this option as well, hit me up, and maybe during my consultation with you, I can probably we can take it from there, because I do give a consultation on that as well. So it is very important that you understand that that this is the situation. Side effects. I got to talk about the side effects. I cannot express to you the itching that goes on particularly in the donor area. For whatever reason, on day 13, I just started to get a massive itching at not at all through the day, but maybe sometimes when I'm in bed or just various times I experience itching. But during this period, you cannot scratch your head. You cannot scratch your head or take off scabs at any time. So again, even though everything is healed, the donor areas, particularly in the back, is it itches. It itches worse, and I'm going to get graphic here. If anybody has an anal itch, that's the type of fatigue 1,000 times that you'll get in your head at times. So what I do is I take my fingers and I just rub it like this, because at this point I'm able to wash my hair normally, and just, even when you wash your hair or do whatever, always just make sure you do it like this, with your fingertips in circular motions. So that's how I scratch, and it helps the itching. But do not go all the way in and scratching your head, because you don't want to once again mess up the work of the clinic and what they had prescribed to you with that. Okay, because once again, you travel too far back and forth to make any mistakes here. And hopefully during this process, you're not wearing any hats of that nature as well, to make sure that you're able to have healing. Now, if you need to wear a hat to go in public here and there, yeah, boom, boom, boom. But when you're in your house, no do-rags, no covering, because the scalp has to heal properly. So once again, I prescribed everything to the science so far, and I've been a good citizen with it. So I guess the reward was that my scabbing and shedding phase was done before the time that they projected to the clients. So, but again, I think it has also to do with genetics, lifestyle, and you following the protocols. Now, also, please, during this period, do not take any caffeine. If you're a caffeine nut, please do not. I'm pretty sure whatever company that you feel comfortable with, there's going to be foods, liquids, and all type of stuff that if you take, it's going to counteract the healing process. And so once again, I said in previous videos, there's going to be a short window that you're going to have to be disciplined in a lot of things, but it's worth it. I'm telling you, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. I'm so happy on how my hair is looking so far. I know that I have a lot to go, but 15 days out of the surgery, I'm here to tell you I'm still pleased. I'm more happy than ever. So let me just show you real quick. Everything looks clean now. Everything looks clean. There's no, and this hair is going to go through a fallout phase. So I understand that this hair is going to fall out. And then once that happens, the new growth is supposed to happen. I think that's pretty much the next phase of all of this. And also the donor areas getting back together. And I think the itching is because of the hairs trying to come out, or or the skin, actually the skin's regenerating and stuff like that. So you get the itch. So that's what I'm saying. Do not scratch. Just do a light rub, because at this point you're able to rub. So for me, I didn't experience, once again, this itching until day 13 overnight to 14. So, and once again, I also use an aloe gel that helps to make sure the scalp is moistened, which allows to lessen any type of itching if the scalp is dry or not. So, and so that's what I'm doing as well. Once again, you have to follow the instructions, and do not be be accountable. I won't say be lazy, because that's that's a judgmental term. It's very derogatory. And I know that you people are very responsible. I know that you care about yourselves. I know you love yourselves. I know you want to present your best self to people, and that's why you're here, trying to contemplate whether if this is something that you want to do. So make sure that you are disciplined during this period. Um, Whatever they say that you should not ingest, as far as food, uh, alcohol is a big thing too. They mention, and actually, they even say that you need to refrain from sex for 7 days. Okay, so if most of these companies follow the same script as far as those things are concerned, so you're going to have to understand that you're going to have to really be a disciplinarian for a short period of time. So now I'm back to sleeping, and I'm so happy. I'm back sleeping. I cannot tell you how happy I am back to sleeping normally. But I know that it was worth it. It was worth it. No hair follicles fell out. There's no damage. There's no issues. I did my job. Now I'm going to make sure that this does its job. Um, and so I actually did some little independent research too, to find out some natural hair growing stuff. And I have something that I'm going to probably use. I'm going to probably share that as well. Because again, I did not go for the package that they were offering as an option. I explained that in other videos, that most of these companies will do the surgery, and then they will try to offer you a optional, a non-mandatory but optional option for you to help to stimulate the hair growth. Once again, that is a personal, emotional choice. If you're trying to secure the win, then so be it. For me, I'm going to bank on the vitamins that I'm using, the cocktail of vitamins that I use, and then also I researching, and I'm going to use a natural ointment, um, and to make sure that I aid in the stimulation of the growth, even though it's going to take place. Please, it's going to take place. Okay, so these topical stuffs are only just to to increase the odds, because again, doing the research, um, the surgery of this kind, the results are averaging in the 90% percentile. So that's good. That's really good. That's a good percentage. So the other 10%, maybe for if what you do outside of it, as far as the topical aspect and all that stuff. So let me see. Is there anything else I need to let you guys know? Yeah, the itching. The itching is what got me in a pickle. My face is now it's coming back to normal. I'm very happy that it's sizing down, and as it sizes down, the hairline will improve. So once again, when your face is swollen up, everything gets pushed back a little bit. So it's not going to look the same for a minute. You're going to say, well, did it get a good job? But once your face starts to go down, everything starts to settle. That's when things start looking good. So right now, um, you know, I'm really, 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 really happy about what's going on. I'm going to do some back notes here with you guys. I feel that in the reality of the experience so far, I did take a week off from my life for this after when I came back. And I think it was the best decision that I made. I don't think that I would have been as successful if I would have taken the 3 to 4 days off, then come back and then go to work or go to do high activities. Because with these hair clinic companies, the first thing they're going to tell you too is not to involve yourself in high activity, workout, physical activity, anything stressful or anything that can put your head in a position where it damages anything. Because once again, you cannot um, engulf your body to have the blood vessels start to develop in your head, or to move around as it works out. Because if the blood vessels are working in your body hard and if you're stressed and you do certain things, that promotes bleeding, and then it takes longer for you to heal, or even if you heal at all. So that's dangerous. So I'm going to give you my experience and say that if you have an option to, if you have a 2-week holiday or a 2-week holiday for your British cats, I know you like to call everything holiday, or any type of national that's outside of the United States. I know you guys call it a holiday. Or our United States cats, if you have vacation time, if you can get a 2-week block, I guarantee you're going to win this. You're going to win this, because once again, if you take the 3 to 4 days for going over to Turkey, flying, stuff like that, when you come back, you will experience a little bit of jet lag, just a little bit, but there's a lot that goes on when you come back home. So you just want to make sure that you're in your own space, you're comfortable, you're relaxed, you're not resting, you're eating properly, you're hydrating, you know, you're able to, even if you are not sleeping properly because you have to sleep in a position, you can take, short naps during the day and stuff like that. That will help you. And you can do that effectively with time off. So I would say in a perfect world, yes, they say, oh, you can go back to work, but we haven't spoken to someone who has tried this and went back to work. Because once we hear that experience, I'm pretty sure 9 out of 10 times they will say, you know what? I would have just had a 2-week vacation and had it during that time. So I will say that if you have a 2-week vacation, schedule it around a 2-week vacation. You have 3 to 4 days for the vacation. You're not running back to work. You're coming back home, and that week is totally rest time. By the time you're after that week, you should be okay. You should be okay to go to work, because now you've gotten used to the sleeping situation. Even though you might be sleeping, maybe you'll be at the tail end of the sleeping position, but you're okay with that because you've gotten used to it. There's not that much of anything that will look odd. You'll start to heal up well and do what you need to do. And I just think that it gives you a better wellness if you can do that. I'm not saying that it's mandated, but based on my experience, I'm glad that I had the extra week to just focus and relax and just, align myself with what was happening post surgery. So I would advise that to anyone at this point. Is there anything else I want to share with you guys? That's it. Mentally, I'm happy. I'm feeling good. Once again, I'm feeling no medical side effects of anything at this point. Once again, it's just the itching. But again, they did say that you will experience itching. I really didn't experience any itching. I was like, I don't know what they're talking about, or any type of pain. I didn't need to use. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't really need to use the pain pill medications that they gave, because they said it wasn't if needed, and I didn't need it. So I was happy about that. So all of my itching came right towards the end of this shedding scab phase. So once again, you cannot pick it, you cannot scratch it, you cannot agitate your head. Again, your head you have to see it as a sacred cow. You cannot harm it in any way. Okay? Cannot harm it in any way. So I'm here. So please like, share, and subscribe. Please, if you wanna speak to me one-on-one, I have consultation. Please, the information is on my YouTube page. All donations are accepted. I appreciate it. And again, always remember, the best decision is an informed one. All right, people, take care.